Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, I just got done with a workout, and as I was walking out the gym, I was thinking to myself about, why do people have a hard time losing the weight? Because I see so many of y'all who hitting me up in the DMs, you lose a little bit of weight, you gain it back. You putting in all this time and effort in the gym and with your nutrition, but you're still not seeing the stomach go down. You're still not seeing the weight go down. And I know it's frustrating. Shit, some of y'all been dealing with this for not months, but years. Man, that's exhausting. That shit is stressful. Like, who the hell want to go through that for years? That's tough. That weighs heavy on your spirit because you putting in the effort, but you're just not seeing the changes. And if you've been listening or watching my content for any length of time, you probably heard me say, if your ass ain't tracking, you slacking. And there's a lot of truth to that, guys. I talk about this, in terms of, tracking your calories, tracking your food, tracking what you eating. Because some of y'all ask, you always reaching out to me, man, I'm eating healthy, man. The stomach still ain't going down. My weight just ain't going down. Man, the scale is the enemy. It just make me sad getting on the scale. But when was the last time you tracked how much you eating? When was the last time you weighed out how much food you eating on an electronic food scale? Guys, they have these things at Whole Foods, Publix, Walmart, and you could buy an electronic food scale for $15, $10-15, so that you can measure out your food to become aware of how much you're eating. A lot of y'all, you have no idea, but a lot of y'all are doing the right things. You're doing it with good intention. You're eating healthy, you're working out, but you don't have awareness of what you're doing. You're just winging shit. And guys, I'm sorry, but we don't get a gold medal for just putting in effort. You got to go over and beyond. Meaning you got to be willing to track how much you eat inside of MyFitnessPal. Or measure out your food so that way you're not like, damn, I'm eating all this healthy food, but I'm gaining weight. Well, I'm not losing. Well, at some point, the light bulb got to click in your mind for you to be like, damn, what if I'm eating too much? When do y'all go think that? Or what if I'm drinking too much? What if I'm drinking all my calories? I'm drinking these sweet teas. I'm drinking all this lemonade. I'm drinking alcohol the whole damn weekend. Maybe I'm drinking all my calories. How many drinks did I drink? How many beers did I drink? If I ask you that, you don't know. If your ass ain't tracking, you slacking. It's just like if you have a child and you notice that your kid keep failing their exams. I wasn't the smartest kid growing up in school, and even when I went to college, when I went to Georgia State University, but I noticed something. When I didn't study, or if I only studied maybe one time, I looked at the book, or I looked at my notes one time, I noticed that my grades was real low for my exams. But then when I started studying 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 5 days a week, I'd be damn, my grades started going up. I started tracking how many times I was studying. So if you got kids and your kids is having a hard time in school, are you paying attention to how many days a week are they studying for those exams? How many days a week are they looking inside their book taking notes? Or are you just leaving it up to chance? Shit, baby, did you do your homework? Yeah, I did it. Baby, did you study? Nah, I ain't study. Well, damn, that's why you can't pass these exams. Because they ain't tracking. You gotta hold them accountable to track these things, and so they can get good grades. And so you gotta do the same thing for you if you want to lose this weight. You have to hold yourself accountable, or pay somebody to hold you accountable to track how much you're eating, to track how many days a week you go to the gym, to track how many days a week are you gonna step on the scale, to track how many days a month Are you going to take photos of yourself, weigh yourself? If you don't do these things, you have no way of measuring progress. You have no way of controlling your progress, because when you look back and you think let's say you step on a scale, you're like, damn, why the weight didn't go down this week? When you look back, you don't have anything that you're paying attention to get awareness around what things you need to change. Same thing, like I was just saying with the skip. But let's take this into relationships. For all my guys out there, well, damn, man, I just want my woman to respect me, man. She gotta respect me. Well, how many times your ass done took her on a date? How many times you buy flowers? How many times you said you love her? Are you tracking these things? Do you pay attention to that? She ain't giving you no ass. You mad because she ain't laying down with you. She ain't showing you the love and the respect and admiration that you want. Well, are you tracking and paying attention to how many times you giving her the things she wants? And vice versa. Women too. You want the man to give the flowers. You want the man to, take you on the dates, take you on vacations. How many times you done gave him a massage in a month? How many times you done rubbed his feet? How many times you done cook for him? And y'all, because you ain't just cooking for him. How many times have you done it? Are you tracking these things? Because you'll notice something. If you track it, you say, oh, this some bullshit. I need to step my game up. And then you start to notice life starts to get a little bit better.
Yo, what up? Just wanted to take a quick second to let you know I want to change your life. If you've been listening to the episode and you know that I have what it takes to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and transform your body, and you ready to make them changes in your life, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM your boy Real Results. And I'll reach out to you and we'll talk about your biggest struggles. We'll talk about the goals that you want to accomplish. And I'll give you some guidance and a game plan on what you need to do next to hit those goals. Again, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM me the words Real Results. And I'll reach out to you to do what I can to help you. Now let's get back to the episode.
They start showing you a little bit more love. You start showing up more. You start seeing that they start showing up more. But you don't even know if you need to show up more if you ain't tracking it. Yes, this is not just a fitness thing. This is an idea to make progress in every area of life. You notice that your spirit always low vibration. You notice that you always feeling depressed and sad. Track how many times your ass done went to church. Track how many times, for folks who don't want to go to church, track how many times you did personal development. How many times a day or throughout the week that you actually read books, listen to podcasts that empower you. How many days and times throughout the week are you doing this? How many days out the month are you doing this? If you don't know, shit, that's why you get what you're getting, because you ain't tracking. If you ain't tracking it, your ass is slacking. But when you start tracking, you start to know where you can improve. And as you start to be intentional with improving those areas, AKA, damn, I need to go to the gym more. AKA, damn, I'm eating too much food. AKA, man, I'm drinking way too much sweet tea and lemonade. I'm eating out way too many times throughout the week. This is why I'm so tired. AKA, man, I'm tired as hell when I wake up in the morning. How many hours am I getting sleep? How many hours of sleep am I getting? Guys, all these things can be tracked. And when you track these things, that gives you more awareness. As a coach, these are things I do with my clients. Any of y'all, you end up joining my coaching program, I don't just do shit by chance. You can hit me up, hey, Cole, man, I'm not dropping the weight, man. All I'm going to do is look back at how many days a week this motherfucker check in this week. How many times a week did this motherfucker measure their food, track their food? If you ain't did these things, I'm going to say, hey, start tracking your food. Start tracking your workouts. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to be able to change or adjust shit. I'm not adjusting nothing unless I see what you tracked. Because anything else, I'm just guessing. And I'm not in the game of guessing. I'm in the game of getting results. And so, whatever I see you track with your workouts, with the foods that you eat, with how much you eating, how much you sleeping, now I can say, hey, here's what you need to change. Hey, let's make adjustments here. Other than that, it ain't nothing. You go keep on being stuck. You go keep on being like, damn, why is it? It must be my genetics. I must be big bone. Man, it's just, It's just not in the cards for me to be lean and in shape. No, your ass, it's your habits. If you're not tracking what your habits are on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, you damn right you go get winging it results. Guys, this is the game. All right. Anyway, if y'all found this podcast helpful, be sure to hit the follow button. Leave your boy a 5-star rating, man, so we continue to grow this movement, man. All right. And we out here. Let's go.
Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable, and if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.